How's it going, guys? It's the Pixelate Pumpkin, and welcome to our very first Spirit Halloween 2021 sneak peek video. Now today, Spirit Halloween has released this prop called Barry. That's right, just Barry. I don't know why they didn't decide to do anything clever, maybe behind bars Barry or something like that. As you can see in the video you just watched, that is the new prop. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking it down, discussing it, and giving my thoughts and reactions on it. Now, this is really exciting since I kind of wasn't really expecting this. It kind of came out of left field. I was honestly expecting to see Whack-A-Mole today, which kind of I would have rather have seen. But nonetheless, this is still cool getting our very first sneak peek. And so with that all out of the way, let's just jump right into it. Alright, starting off with Barry, there's a little bit to dig into here, so I guess we'll just jump straight in with his overall look. Now, I think this is a very basic looking zombie. There's really not too much special about it. I do like the face mold though. It reminds me a little bit of Cellar Dweller being sold at Moore's Costumes this year. He kind of has a similar kind of vibe. I mean, I guess they're both made by SVI, so it's kind of no surprise. I just think he is a very basic looking zombie, unfortunately. I feel like they could have done something cool, like maybe gave him like better clothes or something, since his clothes are just kind of just like raggedy pieces of like cloth, I guess. It's not even really like designed to look like real clothes, which is kind of a disappointment. It is another SVI cage prop, but this time it's hanging, which is pretty unique. I guess there really isn't any other SVI cage props that are hanging. So I guess that's something a little bit unique about it. And overall, he just has a very basic look to him. The cage, obviously, is just the same mold that SVI always uses, or the same design that they use for all their things holding cages or cage props. But overall, I just think the design is very mediocre and definitely could have been better. Now, for his animation, it reminds me so much of Caged Beast back from 2010 at Spirit. You'll see a picture of him right now. It's the little werewolf guy in the cage. The animation reminds me a lot of that. He just has a moving mouth and obviously the rocking animation. But it is cool how I think he, at least in the sneak peek video, he hits his head into the bar, which I think is kind of cool. Like he's trying to escape almost. I do like that about his animation. But other than that, it is pretty simple. And, I mean, I guess it's fine for what it is. They maybe could have added head-turning movements, but I feel like that would have upped the price even more. And, oh boy, this is a pricey prop for what it is. But I do think it is cool. I think the size is a lot bigger than what it says on the website, since it says it's only 2 feet on the website. But I think it's more on the lines of 4 feet. I think they may have switched it around since it says 2 feet 4 inches, and I'm pretty sure they meant to say 4 feet 2 inches, since this looks like a very large cage prop, since the cage is even elongated than it normally is. Overall, I think his animation is pretty solid for what it is. I mean, I don't really know what else they could have done. Again, maybe head turning, but that's really it for his animation. So for my overall consensus of this prop, I guess, wait, no, I gotta talk about the audio. Sorry. The audio is a very generic zombie growling sounds. It doesn't even sound very scary. It's just like, obviously you heard it already, but it's like, and then it takes a long pause, and then it goes another growl again. I think they should have maybe done like screaming, or I don't know, something a little bit more aggressive and scary, since like he's obviously trying to eat you and trying to escape the bars that he put himself in. Overall, for my general consensus of this prop, it's not very good. It's definitely a placeholder prop by Spirit, but it does give me older Spirit vibes, which is nice. I think it is just a fine prop in my opinion. It's kind of grown on me since I first saw it yesterday when it got leaked. It definitely wasn't like one I was like all of a sudden I got so excited for. This is definitely a little placeholder prop they probably thought of like towards the end of their lineups for this year, and they just needed something to round out their lineup. Now, I do have to say, this isn't really Spirit's quality of props, so again, it's probably just a placeholder. I mean, I would expect Moore's to have something like this. Not even Home Depot would have something like this. So I'm kind of disappointed in Spirit here for giving something like this to us, but I mean, I get it. It's just a last-minute placeholder prop just to round out the online-only lineup, which is nice. I mean, I like how they're not like putting all their effort into online only, and it seems like they're putting more effort into in-store props this year, which is obviously what we want. But overall, I think he is just a generally fine prop. He's not too special, really nothing special at all, actually. And there are people who like him a lot. I personally am not a very big fan, and especially for $150, he is not worth it at all, in my opinion. If this guy was $100, I think that'd be a much more fair price and much better price. Unfortunately, Spirit doesn't seem like they're gonna drop their prices anymore this year. But overall, I think, again, he is just a fine prop. Well, everyone, that was our very first Spirit Halloween 2021 sneak peek. Let me know what you think of this guy in the comments below. I'm definitely very interested to see what everyone has to say about this guy. I know I didn't like him too much, unfortunately. I mean, he's just not really my type of prop. But I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. Be sure to like and subscribe as always. And with that, as always, it's the Pixelated Pumpkin signing out.